Neighbors are pushing for higher penalties and better communication after two historic homes on the Upper Peninsula were demolished before being authorized by the city. Our Caitlin Ashbaugh reports after speaking with advocates and a second-generation homeowner who described the site out there as shocking.
I thought they were just going to kind of gut the place but leave the exterior at least intact, as being systematically just disassembled piece by piece.
Terry Thompson is a second-generation homeowner. Inherited from his parents, Poplar Street is where he grew up. He remembers next door as a bungalow for a family of 6, but now it's faceless.
Nothing left but the brickwork. Anything wooden is gone. Anything plaster is gone. So nothing left but the brickwork. And that was shocking.
Like many Upper Peninsula homes, 59 Poplar Street was built in the 1930s. The middle sibling to 3 sister houses. Its brick steps and chimney are what remain.
It was a very valuable historic property that contributed to the streetscape. It was one of 3 sister houses. You can actually see identical properties to either side of it, and it's a very tragic loss for this neighborhood.
The Preservation Society of Charleston calls this an unauthorized demolition. The Board of Architectural Review denied the developers an after-the-fact request, which Alexander describes as what is asked for when more is done to a property than the city permit. A home on 440 Sumter Street shows a similar view. Built in 1938, its foundations remain, but walls have been replaced with new paneling.
We're frankly aghast at that and livid. I mean, this is a known issue. The idea that developers or owners can come in and have a philosophy of asking for forgiveness instead of permission, it just can't fly anymore.
The North Central and Wagner Terrace neighborhood associations grow concerned about protecting the area's historic fabric. The community is pushing for harsh penalties in communication with developers as they watch the area grow.
We want the residents to engage in dialogue with us and the developers as well.
The board has denied Poplar and deferred the Sumter site. If a request is denied, the developer is required to rebuild the structure to its former self. Without the materials to return it properly, Alexander still describes this as a loss.
Historic siding and windows and roofing and all of these handmade elements that contribute to the character of these buildings, that once they're lost, you can't recreate them. And in this case, it resulted in total loss.
As Thompson recalls the Monopoly games and football matches on Poplar, he advocates for caution.
Doing what I can to keep it up as best I can. I was born here and I fully intend to die here. I understand that change is, you can't stop change, but to be careful. There are ways for people to be able to make a living, make their money without being destructive about it.
In Charleston, Caitlin Ashbaugh, Live 5 News.